Are you an emerging business leader? How would you like a full-ride MBA scholarship? It's possible. The Ivy College of Business is offering a full scholarship for one standout student in the online MBA. This first Emerging Leader MBA Scholarship will be awarded to one qualified candidate who is ready to start classes in the fall of 2026. Apply by May 15th. The link is copied below. Reach your full potential with the Iowa State MBA.
The Business Records News Headlines podcast is brought to you by the Ivy College of Business at Iowa State University, where world-class faculty, staff, programs, and facilities come together to deliver business education for a rapidly changing world. At Ivy, students gain more than a degree, they gain real-world experience and the confidence to lead in any industry.
Welcome to the Business Record Iowa News Headlines podcast, presented by the Ivy College of Business at Iowa State University, which is your essential weekly briefing on local business news from across the state. I'm Business Record President Chris Conetzkey, here with co-host Business Record Editor Sarah Diehn. Before we get to the news, we want to take a moment to remember Des Moines businessman Bill Knapp, who died Saturday at the age of 99. The founder of Knapp Properties leaves behind a legacy of transformation in Des Moines through both development and philanthropy. We're starting with our Business Record Roundup, reviewing the top 3 stories reported by the Business Record Newsroom that you may have missed over the last week. Sarah, take it away.
Thanks, Chris. The Des Moines International Airport saw little effect from the Federal Aviation Administration's decision to reduce air traffic during the recent federal government shutdown, but airport statistics did reveal significant changes in cargo traffic. From January to September this year, the airport has seen a 42.5% decline in pounds of cargo coming through the airport compared to the same time last year. Airport CEO Brian Mulcahy said the main reason for the drop is the U.S. Postal Service's decision last year to stop air delivery to Des Moines, ending its contract with FedEx for Des Moines service. Mulcahy said the decrease in cargo won't affect the airport's budget because its fees for both cargo and commercial flights are adjusted based on weight to ensure the airport breaks even on its landing field operations.
20,000 square feet of office space in the Plaza building in downtown Des Moines has been purchased by Eichner Properties. The space, which covers 2 floors of the building, was previously occupied by USI Insurance Services, which acquired insurance agency Reynolds & Reynolds in 2021. Owner Rich Eichner said the space is located near downtown amenities like Cowles Commons and the Court Avenue district and features street-level and skywalk access. Eichner told the Business Record office space is more focused on small and medium-sized users than 20 to 30 years ago, as larger users like Wells Fargo and Nationwide have downsized.
A former Kennedy Center executive is coming to Iowa to lead Des Moines Performing Arts as its next president and CEO. The arts organization announced Monica Holt as its next leader last week, as current president and CEO Jeff Chelsvig prepares to retire this Friday after 30 years in the role. Holt spent 15 years at the John F. Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C., where she held several leadership positions. As senior vice president of artistic planning, she oversaw a $110 million budget, strategies to attract audiences and drive revenue, and as well as programming for more than 2,000 events. Holt is set to join Des Moines Performing Arts in January. You can read all these stories in full and more news at businessrecord.com. Next up is our statewide headlines with the news you need to know from across Iowa.
Last week, the Iowa Board of Regents named David Cook the 17th president of Iowa State University, concluding a 4-month national search for the university's next leader. Cook, 55, will succeed Wendy Winterstein, who will retire in January. Since 2022, Cook has led North Dakota State University, a land-grant university with 12,000 undergraduate and graduate students, and a $971.5 million biennial budget.
The Cedar Rapids Metro Economic Alliance has concluded its remote worker recruitment campaign 2 months early after receiving high levels of interest, the Cedar Rapids Gazette reports. The pilot program provides income-qualified remote workers with a cash incentive and other benefits to relocate to either Cedar Rapids, Hiawatha, or Marion. The effort received interest from more than 300 people, and 15 people have signed with the organization to move to the area. The program is part of the Collaborative Growth Initiative, a public-private partnership supporting population growth in the greater Cedar Rapids area.
A new report from the Iowa Food System Coalition shows that Iowa has 1,461 local food businesses spread across the state, according to the Iowa Capitol Dispatch. Coalition staff said the report shows the economic viability of local food businesses across different levels of the food system. The businesses, including food farmers, processors, food hubs, and more, are spread across the state with greater concentration around Iowa's largest cities. The report defined local food businesses as producers that sell direct to consumer, strategic supply chain partners, and some large volume distribution services that make substantial and effective efforts to produce or market source identified local foods.
National building products distributor MacArthur Company is relocating its Cedar Rapids branch to Marion, the company recently announced. The company purchased a 40,000 square foot warehouse and office space located in the Marion Enterprise Center. About 20 employees will relocate from the company's current leased space, with plans to be operational in the new location by January 2026. Having an owned facility will help expand distribution and strengthen service to Eastern Iowa contractors, the company said. MacArthur operates more than 40 U.S. locations, including branches in Des Moines and the Quad Cities.
The Great Outdoors Foundation has announced its plans to host a cross-sector summit next summer focused on advancing water quality efforts in the Mississippi River watershed. The two-day summit will be organized in partnership with Icon Water Trails, the nonprofit working to build a network across central Iowa's rivers that supports recreation and conservation. The new event comes as conversations renew around water quality following a statewide assessment released this fall and the city of Des Moines' first lawn watering ban this summer. The event will be held in Des Moines on June 30th and July 1st of 2026.
The Ivy College of Business at Iowa State University is proud to introduce the Emerging Leader MBA Scholarship, a full ride opportunity designed to develop Iowa's next generation of business leaders. Full ride, full potential. Learn more and apply online at ivybusiness.iastate.edu or by clicking the link in our show description.
That's our show today. Before we go, we have a few things for you to take with you through the rest of the week. In this Friday's Business Record, Iowa Lottery CEO Matt Strawn sat down with us to talk about how the lottery has evolved over its 40 years and become one of the quietest $500 million operations in the state. And last but not least, one fun ththing to know, Oskaloosa is hosting its annual Turn on the Lights Festival on Saturday, starting at 5 p.m. to kick off the holiday season. You can take a horse-drawn carriage ride, listen to the Oskaloosa City Band, and enjoy holiday lights starting at 6 p.m. Thank you for joining us today. The Business Record is here to help you stay informed and in tune with the business community. If you rely on accurate, balanced news with the context you need to make decisions, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you back here next week.